Okay, see that? Excuse me, with the time and the date. Okay, excuse the hair on there. Alright, I'm going to first start chatting. I'm just going to enlarge this. I'm going to put the camera, bear with me folks, I'll explain later what I'm doing. So just bear with. I'm still here. Just put this down there. Okay, still here folks. God, that was palaver. Okay, I was going to continue talking about a number of different subjects today, and it's still going to be brief. And I shall lift my phone up so you can see. Okay, there you go. Still going to be very brief. 20 minutes or so in each thing. Okay. On my last post, I didn't post, but I will post it along with this one on the 24th. So not yesterday, the 24th, Christmas Eve. And I talked about the elites and the powers that be not wanting the contact to be known. Okay. And doing everything possible for this contact not to be known. Is that correct? And I've explained family, there's another craft flying. It's because we are humans, we are human beings. Okay, what's happening now on Earth, what's happening in this civilization, they've purposely called humans and affected the electromagnetic frequency, so negative entities are controlling Earth. Is that correct? You see the one flying across? Even after all this time, I'm still literally excited when I see a craft flying across, and it's quite low in the sky, folks. Okay, so I don't know where it's gone. Anyway, yeah, so I still get excited. I still get really excited. Oh, there's another one. Okay, still get really excited. Anyway, yeah, so part of what's happening, the crafts are making themselves more obvious, they're revealing themselves to the general public. Is that correct, family? It will be, the crafts are all around Earth already, so they are crafts, can't speak, crafts closed that are cloaked, they are crafts around Earth as we speak. As I speak. And part of that is to stop the negative aliens, to stop the negative influences. Yes, there are aliens on Earth, there are negative factors on Earth, disguised as humans. Their souls are not humans, like an overlay, like it's saying when I see the overlays on people then. Okay, so it stopped them leaving Earth, physically leaving Earth. It's to stop them leaving Earth, because that's why. It's to stop them leaving Earth. Is that correct, family? Part of the Caspian Line that stopped them leaving Earth and infected other planets. And as I speak to you, I'm being targeted, and one of the things they do, the dirty little bastards, cunting cunts, is log into my bioelectrical field and mess with my pulse rate, mess with my heart rate, mess with anything they can. So sometimes I can't get my words out because I'm actually knackered and in pain and it's nothing to do with them. Sometimes like this, trying so hard, because what I've got to say is going to out, literally, quite a few of the little bastards. Okay, so yeah, so this is what I want to get things clear. So I want to be very clear in what I'm saying. Okay, there was the reason why I'm being targeted, I want to make this very clear. It's nothing to do, yes, it's to do with this UFO now, what's happening, but they didn't know that right at the beginning. Okay, they didn't know that. They targeted me and being targeted for two different reasons, and two separate incidents like this occurring. One is to protect a convicted rapist. With a history of violence against women, they know this. And they thought it was an easy target, so the West Midlands Police didn't report my stalking, didn't report his stalking and his partner's stalking. Long story short, that's why I want to go and film. If you've not seen my post regarding the targeting, go on to that. So 8 years later, they're still going on trying to headfuck me and trying to make me stop or make me paranoid or make me whatever. Okay, now this has happened, so this is the family has come into it. My family they told me were going to be involved anyway. They were going to contact me anyway because of who I am. Okay, now as the time has gone on, I found out that they will target people, okay, who are glowing. Okay, there's people on my network, I can't say okay, people on my friends list of things that are targeted because they're glowing. I can see the glowing, and they will be targeted, and they have been targeted. They will be targeted, and like I say, in this targeting program, they've sort of set it in place because they knew this time was coming. The powers that be in doing this time was happening. They don't want people, the human race, to wake up and to see. They don't want you to see what your prime ministers really look like, the entities behind your prime ministers, your royal families, your elites, the famous people, the pop stars, the actors. They do not want you to see what is controlling Earth. So this is why they will target people, humanity as a whole. Okay, if you're glowing, you will be targeted. This is why we've had so many instances now of like a threat, health threats constantly. We've had the COVID, we've had I think there's a thing with children, I don't know what it is, step A or step B, where the children are dying. We've had a fuel crisis. There's always going to be something, like I said, there's always going to be something because they have to repeatedly keep our energy down. They keep your energy down by making you low, by making you depressed, by making you anxious, by you not connecting or trying to stop that connection with your clan, with your ancestors, with your creators. Okay, that's what they're doing. This is what's happening now. I'm trying to make this so it's coherent. I'm not jumping all over the place. Okay, this is what's happening. And they will continue to do this until they can't do it anymore. They can't stop it. Okay, they can't stop. The only thing they can do is slow it down. Okay, there was a thing a couple of days ago where there was spacecrafts, there were lights above, I don't know if it was a club, a football stadium or whatever in the USA. Is that correct, family? Okay, and you got there was a thing where many people filming it on social media because it was over a big stadium or whatever, and there were various lights. People saying, "Yes, is that a UFO?" No, it's the lights reflecting back from the stadium back up into the sky, and it's reflecting back, and was going, "Oh, well, is it the searchlights reflecting back on whatever?" And they were light flickering, like you see now, not now, but obviously sometimes when families flickers, there's like white lights. And there's coloured lights, etc., etc. What we were seeing was a craft. Part of what you were seeing, what they were seeing, what they captured was a craft. Is that correct, family? It was a UFO. What was over the social media, over the stadium, that was a craft. It was a UFO. Okay. If you followed the post and you look at the social media commentators, they will say no, it's Project Bluebird, so it's like a fake lights from the government departments. The government, I'll go into that another time, but sort of that UFO community is such a load of bullshit, and they've put bullshit out there. Okay, because I know this time was happening, so they've put regarding different alien species and the different groups and different projects and different secret clandestine projects that the government are supposedly put in place or happening now. That's a load of bollocks. Okay, they've put these things in there to cause noise, to cause distractions from the real events happening. Like now, you saw that was a real craft. My family, this, if you like, say, confirmed that there were real UFO. Okay, that was a real UFO sighting, and it was captured. Thousands of people must have seen it by now. That was a real UFO sighting. Okay. The governments will put in place, they've already got plans put in place, they've already got people put in place, like I've explained previously regarding the various USO channels, various spiritual community. They've always got people, and they've always got their stories, and they've always got their structures put in place when this time was going to happen. And I want you to look, okay, sorry, just confirm that, family. Okay, this they knew this, and this is what's all. It's all they've got people, an institution in place, and when people quote, "Oh, there's NASA," or is it another alphabet American institution involved? Don't think that gives them extra clout. In fact, it gives them less clout because you know it's a government-approved theory. Even if they're saying, yeah, we used to be this, we used to be that, and they're not part of them now, and, you know, I used to work with the USA, whatever, I don't know what alphabet, we used to work with the X, Y, or Z, but I'm so disgusted, and I've seen the secret works beyond. That's a load of crap, that's lies, okay? They've been put in place to spread misinformation. Is that correct, family? So what you saw was real, was a real UFO over that stadium. Real UFO, I should say. Just not with me, folks. Okay, and I want you to read the comments and read the post after that, where people will dismiss what they're seeing, and they will give you X, Y, or Z explanation about what they're seeing, and it's all lies. It's all to discredit what you're seeing, and this is what is going to happen worldwide. You think they get somebody in that could speak proper English, wouldn't you, really? But apparently it haven't. So there you go, folks. Ta-da! It's me. There's another craft flying. There's loads of them flying. When I say there's loads of them, okay, there is loads of them. Some crafts, can see it. There's one there, flying upwards. Now, I live in a residential area. There's nothing that can reflect the lights and the blinking lights that you can see. There's nothing can reflect that. There's nothing moving around that has that power to beam a light force up. Okay, flying across. Okay, let's go back to this one, and I'm gonna. So I want you to. That was real. The crafts that you saw above that stadium in the USA a few days ago was a real UFO. But I want you to bear in mind and read the post. Okay, especially if they say that it's Project Bluebird or whatever it is, or it's the light crystals flying back, or it's a reflection from the lights from the stadium. Has that ever happened before? And just bear in mind that this will happen. This is going to continue to happen. And what they will do is create noise. And what I mean by creating noise, especially if you've been told you know this, they will create drama constantly. They have to create drama to make you confuse your energy, to confuse you, to make you anxious, to make you, what's this, what's that, there's that, there's that, it's this, it's that, blah blah blah. And this what will happen. This will continue to happen. That's what they have to do. They can't stop it, so they cause confusion. And all you got to do, and I keep saying this, to go into your heart, to be still, not read the post, or read the post if you're full of shit. Read the post, and discern for yourself, if you like. Discern for yourself. What are you seeing, and what's being told? And even though you're not a scientist, you're not a physicist, first time it would, if it was lights reflecting back from the studio, we would have had it all the time. We would have seen it all the time. It's not lights reflecting back, and this is why I say, folks, this is going to happen, and it's going to happen to ordinary working class people. So when our creators do contact us, it will happen with ordinary working class people. If our governments weren't so corrupt, if our religious institutions weren't man-made and corrupt, they would go to them. But because they are, it would go. Yeah, they are corrupt. Sorry, for me. Because our governments are so corrupt, they would go to them, wouldn't they? Be a logical thing for it for creators to do. But because they are so corrupt, it will go to us, it will come to us, it will come to the ordinary 97% of us. Well, 97% of us that will have some contact, and there'll be other percent that will deny the contact. So the way it's not written up in the papers, and if it is, like say, it's got out of control from the media, from that sighting, there's a load of bollocks written about what it is, and it's all to cause confusion. Okay, if you're being targeted, your energy, they'll try to make you anxious, try to make you scared, and it's trying to stop you going into your heart, stop you being centered, stop you being silent, to stop you connecting with your clan. So they will cause drama around you. They will send people in that are literally demons. They will send people in with entity attachments to be near you. If you've got a member of family who's a narcissist, I keep saying I'm going to come back to the psychological terms we use when they call people narcissists and psychopaths and sociopaths. They are fucking demons. Let's not piss about. They are demons. Okay, and there's always an excuse for narcissists, aren't there? There's always an excuse for psychopaths. It's the way they're brought up, and not always blame it onto the mother. I know very few people from my life experience who haven't had something that's touched them, that's hurt them to their soul level. But they don't go around murdering people, they don't go around being child molesters, they don't go around being racist, they don't go around hurting others. Okay? The terminologies that were put in place, they knew, like I say, this is long term. When I show you the entities with the eyes, changing eyes, I'm going to show you with the overlays, they are demons, and this civilizations, the reason why they were put on Earth, the reason why they are on Earth is because they are demons, because they've got entity attachment, is because they cause pain and harm to others. Human beings, natural, normal human beings don't do that. Like I said, yes, we are twats at times, and we do hurt people, and I've got a very dry sense of humour, so I'll take the piss out of fucking everything. I just will, but not to the extent of wanted to break someone or cause harm to them, or not a psychopathic level of piss take, or found something funny. Okay. Part of that, I'm going to go into another part where they will mock humanity. That's another subject for another matter. Okay. So for this post, yeah, and I wanted to say, yeah, I'm going to go on. I'm going to switch. So for this one, and I'm all connecting, but they're not joined together. I will show you about the targeting. Okay. When I film, okay, the beastie walks past. So at number 2, it's all around. They think, hang on, I'm going off into a tantrum. Shall I stop? Shall I stop now? Then I'm going to another post. Yeah, I will. So for this one, folks, just going on about, yes, what we saw over that stadium was real. That was a real UFO, and we will continue to see more sightings. And another thing as well, which is a positive, so much to say, we will feel more connected to other human beings and other species on Earth. I've said this previously, but since September, there's a thing about human beings being shoulder to shoulder. There's something that's happening now. It's happening in the atmosphere, where human beings now are shoulder to shoulder against these entities. And I'm going to explain more when I know more, but that's how it is. See, I'm filming this without this being reported. I keep saying this, folks, they're hiding this. I'm nobody special. Can't get my words out half the time. Something, yeah. But positive, I'm going to end on this. Look, see, crafts all around. Shoulder to shoulder. Human beings now, you're going to feel connected, heart connected, and with other human beings on Earth, and you're going to feel a revulsion at the non-entities. I've told you, if you look back at my posts, if you look at posts with the delivery drivers, delivery personnel, the female, I actually thought revulsion at them. You will feel revulsion at people, humans, apparently, but they're not humans. Anyway, this post has made no sense at all, but I'm still going to put it out. Okay, folks, thank you, family. Hope it's made sense somewhere along there. Fucking hell. Thank you, family. If you're still with me, folks, God bless you. Oh, creators bless you.